we would also agree that men unfortunately hold the monopoly on violence statistics in the country, right?
Yeah, I would say
Okay.
that's probably accurate.
Trans woman.
What is
What is a trans woman?
What do you mean, what is a trans woman?
What biologically is a trans woman?
I've already said, were you not paying attention? I said if you're born a man, I believe you're a man. I believe if
Okay,
you're
so
born a
now
woman,
you
you're a
have
woman.
the
Another
statistics for
trans
why
question?
trans women shouldn't be allowed in women's
Okay,
bathrooms.
well that's just ridiculous. I can't believe people are clapping at that. This is so, hold on a second, let me respond to that. What a ridiculous thing to say. So,
How is that ridiculous?
So well, be quiet, let me.
That was
I hear
perfectly
all the time.
She walks in smiling, never backs away. Calls it like she sees it every single day. Life threw punches, she threw back twice. Now she's living free and rolling the dice. Left the past where it belongs. Turn the heartbreak into songs. Built herself without a crown. Now she's lifting others up instead of backing down. They come swinging, she just grins. Game starts over. Guess who wins? Hey, she's the dark side deaconess. Never settling for second best. Talk your talk, she'll pass the test. Turns the pressure into confidence. Whoa. Watch the empire growing fast. Every stream's bigger than the last. Started small, but look at this. Not just a deaconess. She's the empress. Someday shake her, that's alright. She gets back up, ready to fight. Funny thing, the crowd all sees. The loudest critics lose their cool with ease. Brand new face, but climbing high. Every week another surprise. Making waves without the noise. Confidence replacing all the boys. No permission, no disguise. Built an empire before their eyes. Hey, she's the dark side deaconess. Never settling for second best. Talk your talk, she'll pass the test. Turns the pressure into confidence. Whoa. Watch the empire growing fast. Every stream's bigger than the last. Started small, but look at this. Not just a deaconess. She's the empress. Raise your banners, raise your voice, stand your ground, make your choice. No one's writing her fate now. She already showed them how. One more street, one more climb, one more victory at a time. She's a dark side deaconess, built from courage and respect. Never quits, she never bends. Every setback just begins again. Watch the future taking shape, leaving doubt without a trace. Standing tall, she's fearless yet not just a deaconess. She's the empress. The empress rises. Just getting started.
Welcome in. Oh, you're muted.
Damn it.
There we go. There
Hey,
we-
y'all.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. All right. Well, before we even get started at all, let's take a look at the chat and do a chat check, because the chat is the most important thing here, because without them, what would we be doing? We would be talking to the
Right.
air. All right. We got AA Alwine. Hello, Ash. Hello, Ash. We have T-Man, we have Caleb, and we have Section 230 all saying hello over here. I believe we have this person on your side. Hello.
Yeah, that's No. What up, No?
All righty, right. Oh, we got Texas Bully Mom coming over on Tootie's side. You go ahead. You say hello to your chat, Tootie.
Yep. Yeah, we got Texas Bully Mom over there. She's my bully, and then No Chaser. Been rocking with him for what? Gosh, 2 years plus now. Started over in the Beano side and with Izzy and all that. So yeah, heck yeah, y'all. Thanks for coming in.
Fantastic.
Oh, there's Lawrence too. Hey, Lawrence.
Yeah, Lawrence is the Hail Lawrence, the master of the nicknames. That's as creative as I could get. There's got to be a more creative one. Someone has got to give Lawrence a bomb-ass nickname because he's the best. As we can see, hail to Lady Darkside Deaconess, the Crystal Princess. I'm moving to DC soon. Gonna build myself a crystal tycoon. So, if you get that reference, hello. So, all right. So first things first, let's do a little bit of housekeeping. First of all, I know my channel isn't used to seeing me up here like this with a whole nother person attached to a show. I'm usually a solo streamer unless it's an open panel. But for those of you who are on my stream for the first time or you're viewing from Tootie Bug's channel, this is the DSD Network. I am Darkside Deaconess, otherwise and better known as DSD. Because why? Because it's easier to say and shorter to put in chat. And on this channel, I have not been streaming too much because I have some life stuff happening, and well, life be lifing. And outside of that, I have a pretty regular schedule. You can find that pretty regular schedule over on my channel. Don't forget to hit the subscribe while you're there checking out my schedule. We love all the subscribers. My channel is the core component of a fundraiser for myself. I have epilepsy. If you want to know more about that and a little bit about my journey, you can click the QR code up there in the corner. I think it's in the left or the right, whatever. It's up there in one of those corners, up in an up corner. So you can click that. No, you don't have to send me money. It's not going to yank money out of your bank account. But if you want to know more without me rambling and prattling like women do, you just click that QR code. Or you can go to a description of this video, and you can click on the link if you don't have a secondary device. So with further ado, Tootie, please introduce yourself to my chat.
Okie dokie. I am Tootie Bug, y'all. I have been around these YouTube streets now for off and on for like 5 or 6 years, but most recently within the last couple of years, I've ventured around a few different sectors, and just so happens me and Miss DSD, we kind of met both kind of scrolling through the Panelverse sector of all this. And so we got friends in a bunch of different sectors together. So I started checking her out, and I liked how she did things. She's a sweetheart. She's got sassitude, and I love it. Call that sassitude. That's right. Mm-hmm. And she's got some great people over on her side too. As I say, we might not have total agreements with a whole bunch of things, but we're both mature women, and we're able to get along and talk about things without having to argue and scream and fight about it. And that's what I love.
Absolutely. So let's see. So this stream,
Welcome, Courtney.
this new show, like this is our little pilot, and we had discussions behind the scene, and she had already had ideas because ultimately this was her show idea, and she asked me if I would be willing to adventure into some areas in which my subscribers know I tend to steer as clear from as I possibly can. And I think that that's really restrictive on myself and my own learning. So within my faith belief,
Mm-hmm.
I am allowed to explore and learn about topics that I generally stay away from. The way in which I explore those topics need to be guided by my priest. So you see the name of the show is Mystical Mondays. And within Christianity, we have mysticism. There are things that are unexplained, and no priest that doesn't know how to really explain something to you is going to try to explain it to you. He's probably going to explain to you mysticism, and some things we don't understand, and that's okay.
Mystical does not have to necessarily mean something bad. You know, people
Right.
think automatically evil and whatnot. It's like, no, it's just
The unknown,
mystical
the
to me is just
unexplained.
mystery. It's beautiful, you know, it's you know, mysterious, you know, try to figure things out and whatnot, you know. I mean, is not Christianity itself and Jesus, the story of Jesus, if not, is that not mystical in itself?
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful mystical story. I mean,
And
come on,
exploration,
people. where's the bad and evil in that? I
the
don't see it.
exploration of these topics and learning about these topics is not analogous or synonymous with taking part in things that go against my faith belief. So I want to make that very clear. Just because you see me having a conversation about something that is, in fact, walking the line, please know and understand. And you can talk your shit in my chat all you want. My moderators will handle you without even saying anything to me. So I'm walking a thin line, and I'm walking a thin line with the guidance of a priest. So
And
thank you.
if anything makes you uncomfortable, let me know. I'm not going
He will
to
tell me.
to talk
He-
about something
Yep,
that
he will
makes
tell
a
me.
person uncomfortable, because I don't like whenever people do that to me. I'm like, I don't want
Yep.
talking about certain things.
I'm a
is
curious
not
cat.
me.
I'm a curious cat, which is why I'm so much into the mysticism of life, of everything. But I also know that I have to be very careful the rabbit holes in which I journey down. And believe me, my priest will tell me what topics are off limits and how to navigate the topics that I am allowed to learn about and explore, just not participate in. So exploration
that's what's cool
does
about
not doesn't
Like,
equal
each week,
participation.
we can tackle a different topic that you're curious about, and you know, you can have the discussion beforehand with your priest and say, you know, is this all right for me to talk about? We want to, you know, we're you know, thinking about this subject, and whatever he may say, hey, there you go. If he says yes or no, and we can just, you know, each week's show, or you know, probably won't be every week because, you know, lives and all, but
Right.
you know, but whenever we do the shows, you can have, you know, a total guidance from him. And I actually think that's kind of neat and curious myself.
Yeah. Well,
To have
you know,
to see somebody actually, you know, living the life and doing it 10 toes down and not just talking about it.
yeah.
She's not just up here talking about it. She's sharing all of it with us. Well, most of all of it, but you know.
I like to learn. I like to
Mhm.
learn. There's nothing that says that women are not allowed to learn. It just says that we don't have the authority to teach on church things, not in general either. So
Yeah.
my indirect teaching of things that I'm learning about while I'm learning about them in front of an audience is also teaching, indirectly and or directly, however you want to define those two words.
I have no desire to teach on that stuff. So
Be careful.
It's not my forte.
Be careful what you do with the knowledge that you are given. And so that's discernment is always has to be at the forefront. And I cannot discern on my own. I need the guidance of my spiritual father to help me do that. So that's what I'm going to do as we explore these topics. So that brings us to topics. And Tootie and I talked about, I asked her to pick her five top of a list that I got, and I picked my five. So Tootie, do you want to go ahead and give your five top topics?
You go first.
You go first? Okay. So my five on the list that I shared with you are going to be out-of-body experiences. Now, mind you, these are things not under the influence of hallucinogens, okay? Let's just get that out of the way. We're talking about sober-minded, sober stuff. Nobody's tripping on acid. Nobody's taking too much whatever or something else. This is all within the confines of the unintoxicated mind.
Yes.
So out-of-body experiences, cursed and haunted objects and or locations. I put that on one topic because I think that can be combined. Synchronicities, missing time phenomenon, and scientific and psychological explanations of said things.
Okay. That sounds like a lot of stuff that I like to look into as well. My first and foremost out of the list that you gave me, I'm into ancient mysteries. Like, in case people haven't noticed me, I like my Egyptian stuff and all the, just the ancient mystical things. It's just is very captivating to learn about what came before Jesus and the God Sky Daddy that people see today. What people believed in before that.
So between Adam and Christ, and the stuff that you can't fit into a collection of books. Yeah, you're talking about it. There's other parts of the world, and people occupied other parts of the world, and some of those parts are not within historical documentation the way that we look at historical documentation today. A lot of things are left to be questioned because we don't know how to translate a language of signs. We don't know what the signs mean yet. It took us a long time to learn about symbology and how to translate it into a speakable language. With letters, the way that we recognize letters today. So there's a lot to be explored when it comes to ancient mysticism.
Yes. Okay, then of course, the near-death experience, because I've died. So, that's something that I'm always kind of like hearing other people talk about, see if it relates in any way to the experience that I had whenever I went through it. And then of course the occult, whatever the occult is, all the occults,
esoteric and esoteric stuff.
Yeah, just I guess it more so boils down to the occult and human behavior. Why are people so easily influenced? Why are people so how can they be so gullible with some things?
Oh, so you're talking about that would be
about how these leaders, they prey on people's vulnerabilities. And what causes a person to become so vulnerable, because not everybody falls into the traps that these leaders do. but like the Jonestown and all that types
So
of things.
when humans got smart enough to learn how to manipulate other humans, that's where the occult, like that's, we go to school, and people who go to school for psychology, they're not only learning how to help people, they're also learning how to manipulate. And I'm sorry to throw that out there and burst everybody's bubbles, but a psychologist knows how to manipulate, and a psychiatrist knows how to do it at a higher clinical level. So
How many of these psychologists, and primarily were women, were behind this Me Too hoo-ha? How many of these people were digging around in these women's heads and putting things that weren't actually in there, giving them the ideas to
Yep.
say that your dad this, say that your dad did that, say your brother did this and whatnot. It's like, okay.
Yeah, the brain also has a tendency to create memories of things that never happened to fill gaps, because the human brain wants to fill that gap so bad that it will make shit up without you even giving it permission to. So be careful who you go to for your mental health treatment.
Yep. That's why I don't bother doing any of that crap. Nope.
Just
They
go
tried to.
Just go
After
to-
my accident, and that bitch had a hard time. She was like, nah. She goes, you got a mess in there. I can't I can't touch that. I was like, nope, go away, leave me alone. I
So
was only 16, so
we could totally, I mean, it would be a little bit, okay, so here's the thing. We don't know much about the brain at all. But we could tie in some philosophy and of human behavior. I mean, you have Jung, you have Adler, you have Jordan Peterson is a behavioral philosopher and studies human behavior. So we could definitely include that in my fifth topic, which was the scientific and psychological explanations.
oh yeah.
So the occult behavior, we could tie back to
Oh yeah.
the philosophy of human behavior and take a
Perfect.
look at different, even opposing human behaviorists.
Yeah, it's like it's all branches and they're all
And because
connected
they're
with
not,
each other.
they're some of them had really good ideas and also really bad ideas about human behavior. I mean, look at
Yes.
Freud. So yeah, so that hell yeah. So occult behavior, the occult and the human behavior that is attached to it. Yeah, that's okay. I'll write it down like that.
Go.
I'm excited.
See, she writes songs, so she's really good at coming up with names for titles and things and stuff too. So yes.
Okay, so that's okay. One more.
Am I speaking? Okay. Okay, this is something that I like to talk about a lot, but sometimes people get into it. Sometimes they're just kind of like, I don't know if they might make them a little uncomfortable. Is how many times do you think that God has actually, I guess you can say, recycled humans, recycled the earth, recycled everything? You know, do we really think that it's only been this recent stint with humans that he's had humans? You know, like, do people think that he's experimented with us? You know, like, oh nope, okay, y'all done screwed up, gotta wipe y'all all out again.
You mean like how many floods? Well, according to Christian evidence that would be considered historical, and just once, and that is something that's a real fine line for me to walk. because he did do it once. So like you could look at it as, well, if he did it once, was there a time before where there's no documentation because he just completely restarted, right?
Yeah.
I would love to listen in on that. I don't think that's one that I definitely would have to
Okay.
run by my priest, and
Yeah,
I'm
that's
almost
what-
positive that he would be like,
Okay. See,
But-
that's what I say. A lot of people
but-
they don't like touching on that one because
But this
you know.
isn't just my show. So if you want to explore something that I am otherwise not really allowed, I'm going to say that, allowed to explore. It's not that, because, you know, I don't want this to just be me and mine. You also have an audience that is interested in things that I would not be necessarily given the authority to talk about.
Well, no. I mean, we're not going to talk about something that we both can't talk about. I mean,
Okay.
that's just, you know,
All right, there we go.
you know, that's not right. You know, it's for both of us. We gotta have a discussion. And okay, here said, talk to myself. Well, you know.
Well, we can always have like a guest, right? That
Oh yeah.
I just kind of, you know, listen and maybe even, I don't know, just moderate the show. But I would just know that going forward, if there is something that I am not given the authority to really dive into with you, if you, I don't want you to not be able to dive into that. And if you know, a co-host, a guest to come up and have that conversation, I'm totally open to that. So just know that.
Okay.
Because it's not just my audience, it's your audience as well. And not everybody, I get it. I would love everybody to come to Christ and come to the church and all that good stuff. But I think that like people need education. They need education and information before they make a decision, right? So learn all you can and let God lead you. That's but anyways, so we've got kind of like 10 topics that are very interweaving.
Yes.
And I love it. Let's see. So today is just kind of like the go with the flow, vibing. Our audiences interacting with each other and engaging with one another. And I also have big news for my my subscribers. Some like really, really big changes. So let me go ahead and just get something pulled up here. So hold on, I have to do some math. Excuse me. Okay, so the goal over the next 2 days I'm not even going to say it out loud. I'm going to put the banner up for it. Turn the timer off. So today we have Mystical Mondays. Tomorrow, I'm going to have a Taco Tuesday. If you haven't seen that already, we do have a Taco Tuesday scheduled for the story in my home state that has been happening with the Vinton County, Ohio, and the 16 children that were removed. So I'm going to get back into that tomorrow for a few hours. But I always have a goal, always have a dono goal. I also, do I have any mods in here? Hold on, let me check and see if I have any mods right now. I don't know. Hello, do I have any moderators in the chat? And if any of my moderators could identify themselves if they're lurking, that would be fantastic, because I need my, I can get them, but I also need to get something else. Oh, I'll just get it. Fuck it. Looks like no. Lazy asses. I'm just kidding. I love y'all. I'm just kidding. Just kidding.
Clock in.
Yeah, clock in, motherfuckers. No, they're probably like, what is she doing? She told us that we were off. We were supposed to be off today. So let me go ahead and grab this from my business chat. Meow.
Now, just so everybody knows, I'm not coming in and disrupting all of her other shows that she has going on. This is just something that we want. That it was a show that I was doing before, but it got put to the side for a different show, and I still wanted to do the show. So I knew that she was interested in stuff like this, and she had gone to the other show that had been done about it before, and so I was like, "Hey, you want to do it? It'd be fun." So hey, we're just we're doing
And so
having
far-
a fun show together, y'all.
So far,
Something
I
to
love it.
do during the day, have some fun.
All right, so I just dropped my dono links in the chat. Ah, come on now. There we go. Pin. They're pinned now. Let me get back over here to you guys. Okay, here we are. So there is the. What am I doing? I can't see shit. What's up, Nate? Man, this is big news. My heart is beating out my chest almost. I am going to, oh yes, I am changing my widget to my Cash App QR code. The GoFundMe link is in the description of the video if you want to know the story. I would prefer, I know this is going to sound greedy as shit, but I'm a capitalist and here we are. So that Cash App QR code, the Cash App link, and the Stream Elements tipping link are pinned in the chat. Those are quicker. The GoFundMe can take up to 2 weeks to process a payment. And whilst I do not have 2 weeks, because why? Well, because this. We're moving to Florida, fuckers. Weirdos! We're going to Tampa. I got my Beach Boys shirt on. You couldn't see where it says Beach Boys, but I got my Beach Boys shirt on because, well, beach, here I come.
Jamaica.
Ooh, I want to take you to Bermuda, Bahama. Come on, pretty mama. Let's go. So, $500 today, tomorrow, the only days I'm going to be streaming. Why? Because Wednesday is the day that the packing really starts, and the cleaning of my apartment. Yes. Saturday.
Wow.
Saturday is the day that.
Holy snickerdoodles!
Yeah, Saturday.
Come on, y'all. Let's get on it.
Saturday is the day that we start the traveling to Florida. So yeah, this is. Well, it came in a dream. No, I'm just kidding.
I had a dream.
I had a dream. Yeah, so I'll reveal like more things about it. But yeah, the move is to Florida. It is the best thing right now. That will provide the most stability, the most security, the most safety, for myself, and my adult son is going with hit, and so we're gonna do it. I had a decision to make because my lease is up at the end of the month, and the way that stuff works where I live, if I lock myself into that lease and I leave before my lease is up, the apartment complex has all the right to ask me for the full 12-month lease worth of money. And I'm just not willing to be sued for 12 months worth of rent.
No.
When I can leave when my lease is up and have everything that is needed, a 15-hour drive away. So, and everything will be good. It is good. God is good. I'm not going to sit here and go, this is God's will. It feels that way. I know, no feels. People are going to come after me for that. But this isn't like, I don't know how to put this because I don't want to get too serious. I'll just go there. I received a call from my son's father today, and he saw a post on a social media site, and he called our son, and asked what was going on. And then he called me. And then he called me again today, and there was more conversation. So it's not like, I know that a lot of people that know me in real life that actually watch my channel are going to be like, oh, here she goes again. I'm not going down there with him on some idea that Captain Savaho has come along again and is going to rescue me and take care of me. Here's the thing. The man is good enough to allow me, along with our son, it's his son, it's our son, and he's kind enough and good enough to allow me to also come there because that's where his morale is. It is not dead. The idea is not dead that a reunification could occur, but it is not the reason that I am moving. I could very well go down there.
Are they in your shoes?
Nope. And get back on my feet and just be in a place where my son has access to his mother, his father, and like 6 of his siblings. So family is where it's at. And I'm all about, taking care of the family, small community. That's where it's at. And so we do align in that. And I'm very grateful because he could just be like, AJ can come down here with me, figure out what you're going to do. He could very well do that. He didn't. And so I have an opportunity, and that's what we're going to do.
It ain't nobody's business but y'all's.
And I can't wait to be. I just want to be in Florida. I have been trying to get to Florida for like the last 10 years, and I'm not coming back.
Hell no, that's how I'm going to be once we get to Florida. Everywhere else.
My grandpa, before he fell asleep in the Lord, he said that Florida is heaven's waiting room. That's cool. I'm going. That's where I'm going.
Well, he ain't wrong. He ain't wrong.
I'm just giving up tornadoes for hurricanes. What's the hell's the difference?
hey. The actual tornadoes are pretty rampant, in the Panhandle part now. But they've become even more so the last 5 years. Tornadoes have become pretty standard in Florida now as well. They're moving from the Midwest down to the Southeast. It's weird. It's crazy how this weather's evolving.
Oh, yeah,
yes.
It is weird. Mystical even.
But is it? Or is it man-made?
I don't know. That's a conspiracy theory.
I like those too.
Yes.
When is that show? When do you do that show?
So as soon as I get all settled back down and in,
Okay, that's when you're gonna start. Okay, got you.
yeah.
Got you.
So I'll probably keep it to our Mystical Monday, Taco Tuesday, and then I have Dark Origins on Friday nights and Conspiracy Grove on Saturday nights.
Okay.
The time frame might move around a little bit
Yeah.
because it is school season and there are a couple of kids left that are still in school. So
Yeah.
I will have to do what I do while being domestic and before the kids come home.
Hey, you know,
It's the life
if
I've
anybody
been
doesn't
waiting
like that,
for.
they can suck a duck because she's juggling both things. This is her job. This is what she's got to juggle that with being a mom as well. So
Well,
anybody don't like it,
he
can suck eggs.
he doesn't owe me a damn thing when it comes down to it, So if things work out and there's a reunification, then we'll
So
walk,
be it.
right. But I'm not going down there expecting this man to just take care of me. I'm going to keep doing what I can do. He does need help inside of the home, and we talked about that today. So ultimately, that's what he's asking me to do in return. It's fucking transactional, and relationships are. I don't care what you people say. It's one for the other working for.
I mean,
it's
if
one for the
y'all
other
can get
working
along
together.
as two grown adults.
Yeah.
Where's the problem?
I have a lot of people. That,
What's the difference between it
what's
being
going
some
on?
other roommate? Where's the
Yeah,
difference? Besides the fact that it's actually,
my
you,
son's
you,
father.
you are
Yeah.
a family still.
Yeah.
I mean, you are still a family. So I think that's, an actual good thing. Isn't that a very Christian thing to keep a family together?
Yeah. I have
That'd be
donos,
crazy.
so let me go ahead and check these out.
Woohoo.
Hold on, I got my sound going on. Bro, I'm streaming. You're making background noise. I'm trying to stream. Bro, I'm streaming. Mom.
I'll yell for him. He's just like, what? I can help with this. Yeah, he's my go-to whenever I need technical help with things.
Well, shit, fire, and call me Smokey. We got $25 from La Holong Nate for accept no boat rides from dudes wearing gold chain.
Oh my gosh. That reminds me of a video that I watched this morning of some guy that he was from another country, right? And he started touching this woman's pregnant belly and then touched her boobs and everything, and then walked out of McDonald's like no big deal.
That's crazy.
I was like, oh my God.
And then he sent another 50 for pizza.
Oh, really? Yeah, pizza.
Thank you, Nate. W's in the chat for Nate. Everybody, W's in the chat for Nate. Thank you, sir, so much. I need to also get my Stream Elements pulled up because I don't know if any is coming through there. So I gotta get that.
Here, I got. Let me send you the little
There we
the
go.
links pimp thing that I got.
Oh, that would be
I'll
fantastic.
send it to you so you can copy it and paste it, and it's got like all your major links. I sent it to you in
cool.
Discord.
Cool.
Yep, I copied them from your page.
Thank you. My links should be pinned. Excuse me. Hiccup.
Uh-oh, hiccups.
Yep.
Hickey
okay.
pups.
Yep. Thank you for that.
Mm-hmm, no problem.
I do that for I have a master document for mobile and PC that I use when I moderate other channels.
Yeah.
So it's easy to just go to that document and copy and paste than to like spend time typing.
That's what I got over here. I keep it right here beside. No, I tell you about the Discord page. Well, I also have that over there. You know, and this guy got like a bunch of different people. You know, all their links.
It's difficult.
My pimp page.
It can grow difficult moderating a channel that has a fast moving chat, and when you can like just type in like moderating commands and like copy and paste, you don't like when people are being dumb, and I just go to my document, copy and paste the like I don't know, let's say somebody said something about somebody's kids, which is a huge fucking no, or came into my chat and started drama. Like I would just go copy and paste the moderator reply for whatever's going on, just copy and paste it right in the chat.
There you go.
I'm ready. Work smarter, not harder, you know?
Exactly.
This is a fast world.
Oh my gosh.
It don't matter if you want to move slow. It's a fast world. Catch up.
It's like I'm a little bit older. I'm a little bit slower, but you know, I'll get it done in a nice, effective manner.
I know that's right. All right, so let me go ahead and change this banner so that it reflects the dono. All right.
Oh yeah, Florida hurricane parties. Hell yeah! I mean, we have them down here in Mobile as well, but you know. And the Waffle House is the end all be all for the actual weather.
Yeah. Oh yes, absolutely.
Like if the Waffle House closes, yeah, you might want to go ahead and scoot.
Mm-hmm. All right, so, all right, there that is. There's the Florida move goal is 500, and we are currently at $75. Hell yeah!
Oh, crud. Hold on.
Let's go. Let's take a chat. You know what? I'm gonna close my shutter and do what you're doing, but the way I do it can't be done on camera. So, do you wanna take a grift break and play some music?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, like if you want to refresh anything, I'm going to go off camera, play some music. If you want to get a drink, go powder room or anything like that. And we'll play some music for everybody.
Sounds good. Woo.
You say you wanna make a change, but you keep doing the same old same. When's it gonna start to feel real for you? When's it gonna become real for you? Are you ready for it?
This music is jamming, y'all.
You say you need her, let's start her, let's give them making the change takes a void, coming out. Speak up, throw the heat, or are you afraid of the hot seat? You say you wanna, you say you need a, let's start a, let's give 'em a revolution. Woke up this morning with a full-blown debate. Left side's yelling hustle, right side says it can wait. One's got a planner, one's binging regret, and someone in the corner's not dressed yet. There's a voice with a megaphone, a critic with a pen, a therapist in training, and a goblin named What If Again. It's a civil war behind my eyes. No peace talks, just compromise. Half of me's wise, half sabotaged, and both think they're the voice of God. Raise the flag, then burn it down. Spin the wheel, I'm losing ground. If sanity's a town, I'm just a tour of the civil war inside my skull. Got one part quoting things I've read, another doom scrolling me straight to bed. There's future me screaming, please behave, while present me digs a social grave. There's a moral philosopher and a tired raccoon, and they're arguing ethics at 3 in the afternoon. It's a civil war behind my eyes. No peace talks, just compromise. Half of me's wise, half sabotaged, and both think they're the voice of God. Raise the flag, then burn it down. Spin the wheel, I'm losing ground. If sanity's a town, I'm just a tour of the civil war inside my skull. This is where I get weird and specific. The serene saint says, forgive. Anxious accountant says, keep score. One slamming every emotional door. The theologian sighs, grace is free. You're loved for your whole soul. The philosopher asks, what even is self and who's in control? The therapy says, name your needs, we'll set a smaller goal. I just blink and say, so am I normal? Ceasefire called at 2 a.m. Nobody wins, we fight again.
To anybody else relate to those lyrics? What's your bag, Creedon?
There
Tell
we
us
go.
what your bag is. You know, if you ain't been here before, you know, I create songs that my subscribers enjoy listening to. So if there is a style in which I have not explored yet that is to your liking, sir, I will create something to your liking. I'm going to have so much time to be creative. Yay! Sorry, I get excited. My people has probably just got real big.
Okay, sorry. Okay.
The thought of being able to just...
My favorite song is the booby one. I'm sorry. I love
yeah,
it. I love the movies.
Yeah, I only play it when it's requested.
Yes, that's my favorite. It's the boobies. That's always got to be on standby.
It is. Oh, it's in the media assets. You have access to the media assets, don't you?
Oh crap! That's right. I didn't refresh it.
It's
Fudge.
the name of the song is "Trolls Toll to Paradise." You know,
Here, let me
otherwise
see.
known as the Boobies song.
Let me refresh this and see if it shows it up for me because it's not showing. Okay, hold on.
Oh, this is not good. I've been all left alone. There she is.
Okay.
Hello, Stacy.
Hey, Stace. Oh boy.
Thank you so much. Implicit threats stand. Oh, that. Oh, should we play it? You know what? It's Tootie's favorite, so let's go ahead and play it. Let's do it. Yeah, yeah. Enjoy.
It feels like something you'd see in some like woman's like badass movie of you know what I mean. Some like it feels like it should have been like an Atomic Blonde or something. You know, it's got that feel to it. You know.
We do this cause it's what we're all about. We've got goals, you pay tolls. YouTube trolls can go back to your holes. Better make the go bell ring, or how long Nate is gonna sing. Boobies, boobies. You can't see
You don't know how long they sing.
boobies, boobies.
Better make that go bell ring. Throw your doll hairs in my grippy bag.
Boobies, boobies. You can't see my boobies, boobies.
Did you ever do a video for it?
No,
Oh,
I
this
would
be
love
so
to.
much fun to make a video for.
I'll send you the
This
file.
would be so much fun.
Hi, CC2. This is perfect for CC2 because she's off work on Mondays.
Look, Carney said. This song reminds me of a seductive indie movie.
I need recordings to threaten them with. Yes. That's the thing, it's not D10. I'll give you the history of the song for those who don't know when it's over.
It's actually an awesome story. I've heard you tell it. I was like, hell yeah.
Where's Crucible Crusader, by the way? There's our moderator in Christ. All right.
I would love to have that as a Griff Break song. Oh my god, that is just perfect.
It is. It's great.
And the
So,
story's even better.
so before I go into the story, let me just go back up here because Salky don't say it, heavy metal. I'll do my best. I do have some. I get angry, right? I get angry. I I put my emotions into my lyrics. You know, people journal and whatnot, but I was very into like poetry from a very young age. And so I'm not like a master songwriter. Okay. Actually, I'm a poet, and I am sometimes a sloppy poet and sometimes I am a formal poet. So,
Most
um,
actual musicians and songwriters are poets. I
so
mean,
I'm not a
the good stuff,
musician.
anyways.
I might be able to learn how to play an instrument. I have played instruments. I do. I used to know how to read music. I'm sure it would come back to me if I sat down and tried again. But I am not like, I don't sit down and play guitar. So I just write. And then I know people are going to be like, oh, AI music. Yeah, the lyrics are mine. For most of my songs, some of them are the chats, because that's how I do like my like when I need a creative dump, I won't do it by myself, because, well, my subscribers really enjoy that side of me. And so I do it in front of them. I write lyrics in front of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've seen some of your streams where y'all are just up there, it's like, well, tell me this, you're like, just throwing in suggestions and things like that. And that's cool, It's one, it's like it's
The
good to be
evolution.
interactive with your fans, so to speak,
Mhm.
because they are your fans. Otherwise, they wouldn't be here, right?
Yep.
And for the most part, you have a good, solid, steady flow of people that come in that enjoy you.
Yeah.
And they like how you do what you do, how you host, how you interact with them. And, not a lot of people get that. Most people just get jackasses that just come in and want to yell at people.
I mean, yeah. And so we have a saying here, and let me see. Common circles. Can you drop the chat command for what happens when people come into my chat and be really dumb? Can you get that, please? And thank you. So, and if you don't know it, you can find it in the mod chat in Discordia. So anyways, so the Trolls Toll to Paradise. So I would be considered an e-girl and or e-woman, however, colloquial girl, female, okay, streamer, right? So e-girls, whatever. But I'm a very conservative, and prudent, like in my daily clothing, pretty conservative socially. So you're not going to come to my channel and see me with all my things available to your eyeballs. So no, it doesn't matter how much money you put in my grifty bag, how much you donate to me. You're never going to see my boobies. And well, some women, this thing called breast cancer, right? That comes along, and well, they don't have any, because they've had to have theirs removed. But there are like prosthetics that can be used. And there's a lot more research that needs to happen so that they can better understand breast cancer and how to attack it in the earliest stages, how to identify it in the earliest stages. And we need funding for research. So when my channel becomes monetized, myself and my team will discuss a percentage of the funds that come in will go towards breast cancer research. And my moderator, Crucible Crusader, I don't know where he is. I'm sure he's probably busy. He moderates lots of other channels. So, but he was the one that came up with that part. And, and then, not hitting the dono goal But being able to listen to sick beats like that, you have to throw something in there that's threatening, right? Well, if you don't make the dono bell ring, then How Long Nate is going to sing. And he's going to come up here and he's going to turn Celine Dion into Celine Dion. Or he's going to sing Melissa Etheridge as a man. And it's disturbing. It's so disturbing. Yes. So thank you so much, Common Circles. Lovely. We appreciate you and your hard-working moderatorship. Here we have drama farming is not accepted here, and anyone making an attempt to do so will receive a 24-hour timeout. Repeat offender equals banned, bitches. Because you can take your personal crap to a drama stream, please and thank you, DSD. We all know where those are, and you can go there if you want to have that type of interaction, but you're not going to do it here. This is your first fucking warning. That means if someone has to tell you again for a 24-hour timeout, that's just your second. You don't get a third. So, bye. So just don't do it. We don't take personal shots at people. We have discussions about topics. I'm not a debate channel. Every once in a while, you might see me do a debate dissection on something that I'm interested in. But it's probably not going to be a debate between anybody that I know. So we keep it impersonal, because when it gets personal, it gets personal. And I don't like that. And that is something that actually Tootie and I align on. So we want our audiences to be able to interact with one another on a respectful manner. I am a Christian and Tootie is not. But we have respect for one another.
We're still grown-ass adults and behave such as. So.
And we expect our subscribers to interact in the same way that we do.
Like grown adults.
Yes, ma'am.
So it's good to have, you can have a discourse between each other, You might not agree on things. You can discuss this like grown adults. You don't have to sit here and just at each other to make a point that usually is usually going to be a stupid one anyways if you got to go spastic.
Yeah, it is. And, of all of those things, I'm supposed to love my neighbor. That doesn't mean that I have to participate in things that I don't find that don't align with me.
Like a good neighbor, stay over there.
Yeah, kindness is fucking free, bruh.
Like I can love you from afar.
That's right. You can be the cashier at the grocery store that I go to and a complete degenerate when you leave. But that's not going to affect my interaction with you. I'm just not ever going to invite you to my house, right? You're never going to be a part of and that's not, I'm not saying that to be offensive to Tootie.
No. I mean, but same way.
I wouldn't I'd be pretty upfront about it. My morals are Christian, and I don't have to have coffee with somebody at my in my dining room. If just anyways, I think some people get it and some people are going to be like, whatever, it's fine. Because I probably would have coffee with Tootie in my own dining room.
But not some Yahoo off the street.
Right. So, interaction, conversation, and whatnot is not the same as condoning someone's lifestyles. Or, I pray that Tootie finds Jesus. I'm not going to be lying over here and not saying that I'm praying for you.
I'm not a Christian or anything, because I don't believe in religion as a whole, but I do believe in God. I don't believe that there is some certain way you're supposed to believe or worship in God. Sky Daddy, yes, sir.
Okay. Well, yeah.
All day long. I just don't believe in religion. So yeah.
And I can say I respect that, and I'll just continue praying. And then we get to explore things and learn about things, and, learning things and actually reading things for myself and learning about them from other people that had more information and more knowledge is what ultimately led me to where I am today. So that's always, sorry, I do have a motivator. I would like to present as much information to everyone as much as I can so that they can all see that Christ is the truth. That's my goal.
God does answer
100%.
prayers.
100%.
You just got to find that.
I have
answer
ulterior
in-
motives.
in whatever's going on.
Oh, we all deserve the opportunity to make an educated decision, however you want to take that. If you want to break me down on my semantics when it comes to educated decision, I will be willing to have that conversation with the person. Because nowhere, I don't think, does it say that we're just actually supposed to believe whatever some religious person is telling us, because quite clearly Satan walks among religious people.
Yeah.
Got to have somewhere to ground the authority, and that's why I chose to lean into the faith that I am, so and the walk that I am. Let's see. Anything you want to talk about? Because I'm
Ashton, Grassy Ash over here in his thumb war challenges. Have you heard about his thumb war challenge?
Yeah, well, because if you're not hitting the like, then you obviously don't have a thumb. And if you have a thumb, then why aren't you hitting the like? Hit the thumb.
Pew, pew, pew.
It's free.
It's free.
0 paperwork. 3 buttons: like, share, subscribe. Oh yeah, 4 notifications, because you don't want to miss a thing. So anybody who ever sees the way that I put like, share, subscribe, or like, hit the like the stream, or what do I usually say? Hit the thumb, smash the bell, and then you'll see like the music notes. You should listen. It's because you don't want to miss a thing. So yeah, that's how you should hear that when you read that in any chat I'm moderating. If you see it like that, that's how you should hear it.
That's in the mind of DSD.
There's method to all of my madness.
Oh yeah.
It's
like half the time I'll put stuff in chat. I'm like, I wonder if anybody's going to understand that. I wonder if anybody will get that reference. And I'm surprised whenever people do. I'm like, aha, you grew up. You grew up when I did. Yes.
Yes, 2 days, Nate. 2 days to reach 500. I mean, ultimately, I don't go anywhere until Saturday, and my links are always in the description of my chat, or my chat, in the description of my videos. So if you're watching this on a replay, I mean, if I haven't edited it at all, if YouTube hasn't made me edit it, then the live chat will still be going. And I think that the link will remain pinned in the chat, as far as I know. If not, and you're watching this on replay, the dono links are in the description of the video. So if you like what you're seeing and you're watching it on replay, you didn't get to watch on the live, and you'd like to contribute, I always update the banner. And once I reach the goal, I definitely will be making a little short about it to let everybody know. In the event that we don't hit it in the next 2 days, but let's say a few days later, I get a donation and we hit that goal, I'll definitely be letting people know. So I know that some people don't watch it live. Again, I'm going to repeat myself. If you're watching on replay, you like what you see, you want to contribute to the Florida Move goal, you can find one of those dono links in the description of the video. Hey, Jared, I saw you earlier. I'm sorry I didn't say hi.
Yeah.
Things are processing still. So I'm like,
I keep wanting to say just Jared.
Oh, so, I mean, let's see.
Go.
Talked about that. let me see if I have a heavy metal. What we got over here? Because hold on, just give me a second.
Yeah, y'all. This is get you guys. It's kind of like our pilot episode. We're seeing how well we work with each other and how it feels, and I'm digging it. If y'all like it, let us know. Thank you. Thank you. Howdy, Sophia.
Hello, hello, hello.
She's cool beans too.
Yay. Fantastic. I'm excited. I really am, because I'm a curious cat, right? But I'll say even before I started moving in the direction with my faith that I am, that I was told a long time ago to be careful because when you start learning about religious history, you are going to run into things that are going to make you question whether or not, as a Christian, what you believe is true. So I've been told that from, I don't know if I was ever directly told it or if it was something that was told during a sermon that I listened to. But I've always heeded that. So that's why I often don't go into religious territory, because I don't want to misinform, and I don't want to deter people from Christianity by saying something that could do so. Now,
Yeah.
how one interprets my communication, I am somewhat responsible for. So I have to do it in the clearest and most concise way, from the guidance, of course, of a priest. So
Yeah.
you'll probably never hear me say something that I haven't been given permission to say.
Yep. It's like you won't hear me going around quoting things and whatnot, because, like, yes, I read the Bible, I've read other religious doctrine, but I have not studied these things. I can't sit there and quote scripture and all this other stuff to people. I'm just like, no. So I'm not going to try to, teach other people on something that I myself have not, studied in
Right.
depth or anything. So
Sophia makes a good point. Some people do feel threatened when someone thinks outside the box. A lot of us are afraid of the things that we don't understand. But we are actually called to understand versus then to be understood. So if I can help someone in their understanding by also working on my own, that's ultimately my goal. I want to be doing what I'm saying, and because I just don't think there's any other way to live. And conviction, when you find conviction inside of Christianity, it becomes extremely difficult to speak about things. For me, I guess. I know maybe other people experience in a similar way, but not. I don't know. See, I have to be careful now. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's called willful sinning. Because if I feel, and I know if I feel like, wait a minute, that's something that I shouldn't be talking about, or something that I'm doing, something that I'm saying, and I just proceed to dismiss that. There's a reason that I didn't feel like what I was doing or saying was okay. And to continue to do so would be considered willful sinning, and it becomes extremely difficult to do that under conviction.
Yeah.
And this is something that I'm experiencing. So I'm not like, I'm just sharing the experience, right? I'm not saying that this is how you should do it or this is what it's supposed to be like. This is
all you can do is share what you're going through, what you've been through, and what you're feeling,
and how I'm coming to these conclusions.
Your journey.
If you want to call it that.
I mean,
it is a journey.
It's been a journey to get where you are, and you're still living. So your life still has plenty more journey ahead of you.
Heck yeah, in the sunshine. Yeah, life's beautiful, man. Life, regardless of the difficulties and the obstacles that you put before yourself, it's beautiful. I think that perception is everything. I'm not saying that if you have a good outlook on life, that you're going to be granted all the material things in life. I'm saying that regardless of the material in your life is going to look good to you. So
yep.
Perception is everything.
And see, here's the other thing. Whenever you're happy in your home life outside of this, it's gonna also project when you come out on here, and people are going to see that glow, that happiness in you. They can hear it in your voice. You have a little like a little pep in your step, so to speak. And then that's going to make your viewers happy that you're happy.
Joy is contagious.
They see something good going on with you, and it makes them happy. It's like you can go to a daggum. Next time you go to a fast food restaurant, you're going through the drive-thru. Be nice, laugh, be kind to the person that's taking your order, and see how differently they react to you than if you're just a roll-up being a jackass. Change their little moment just by laughing, telling a little joke.
Oh, okay.
Nate
says check the donos.
And you'd be amazed at how much it'll change their day, and then that passes along. I know it might sound corny, but I do that all the time.
It says for Cree Dog. Is that for Nate? Be more specific. But that was $5 in from How Long Nate. So more W's in the chat for How Long Nate, and our dono goal reaches 80 doll hairs. So let me go in here and edit this. There we go. And
this doll's going to have a nice little wig, isn't she?
What's that? All right. Let me see. I'm going to go in my media assets and see if I have anything that's I don't think I have anything heavy in here, but I do have some in my that I wrote that are in my Suno.
I used to have to do that for my Barbies and my baby dolls. I would have to end up making them wigs because I would end up cutting all their hair off trying to make different styles. Like pile of hair. I was like, oh no. So I get my mammy's pantyhose and glue hair with them and make my own wigs for my dolls.
I mean, you gotta do what you gotta
do. Yep.
All right. Let's see. Let me open my Suno. Well, let me do this real quick. Check this other dono link. Make sure nothing has come in. Oh my. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa. Okay. In from Anonymous. So W's in the fucking chat for Anonymous for a $100 donation
Wow.
that says, Anonymous, get the donos in, people, get her to Tampa Saturday. Thank you, Anonymous. You know who you is. So let me go in here and adjust this to $180 because thank you so much.
That's freaking awesome.
We're doing it. All right.
Heck yeah.
All right. And let me see. Oh, there was a dono made. Yesterday.
I thought you had froze for a second until I saw your eyes
No,
move.
I was like, so yesterday? I thought it was yesterday. I need to look. It was through the GoFundMe. So let me.
Oh.
It is. I am moving to Florida, and to get me there, that is the dono goal. There is no immediate need for housing, utilities, like none of that. All of that is taken care of. It is all about getting down there. And so oil change, gas, food,
Yeah.
Possible lodging, because there is a possibility that I may need to take a break. It's like straight through. I think it's like almost 15 hours or something like that. But taking breaks is going to be, will
Longer.
lengthen that stay.
Yeah.
Or lengthen the trip. And to make things easy, straight through isn't really ideal. So just getting down there, and we are at 180 of 500. But I also did no, Ash, stop. What are you doing? No. No, that's so dangerous. No.
Oh my
Ash,
Randy
no.
Ash, you're such a bad influence.
She's trying to get me in a car accident is what he's doing.
Uh-huh.
No, sir.
She can't do that. No.
I do
That's not
I do have a caffeine tolerance, but I can't overload myself like a speed freak.
No, there's a difference between drinking a few cans of Coke and freaking popping White Crosses. Come on. What the hell? What you trying to do to somebody?
Yeah.
We get old. My heart couldn't handle no White Crosses no more. Shoot. Yeah, no.
So yeah, you have to do it for your insomnia, so you can have insomnia because you're not getting rid of it.
What does it like do the opposite effect on you or something? Mr. Opposite Man?
How much of I need to look and see. Hold on. Uno momento, por favors.
Si balba.
Okay.
Chi-chi.
Because some donos came through that I need to apply here. I just remembered. They are from people that one of them I don't know who it is at all. The other one I do know who it is, but they have asked to remain anonymous as well.
Yeah.
Shit. Look. Okay, so this one was 100. So we might be closer to the goal than we think. Now, one of them, let's see, will hopefully be all the way processed. Let me look at this and see if this one has processed, because when they go through the GoFundMe, which is why the Stream Elements and Cash App are preferred, because it can take a full 14 days for a GoFundMe dono to reach my bank account, and I don't have that long. Otherwise, I wouldn't give a shit.
Okay. No, what good is that
Yeah,
do for
because-
people who are in dire needs, like,
Yeah.
you know, how they do a lot of times whenever it's the natural disasters and stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's why the Stream Elements and the Cash App are preferable. Now, let me just also put this out there. I think that at some point it becomes almost impossible to hide your actual name, because when it hits my bank account or at some point, but understand something, I will never, the goal is to become monetized, right? Because super chats are, I think they can be anonymous
Super
or
chats
whatever.
are where it's at.
Yeah. And so that's right. So if I understand if you don't want to, because you don't even want to risk us or me having your personal information, I'm not going to be like, fuck you. I'm going to respect that, because I see where a person's coming from. But just understand there are people that I know do not want their name out there. And it has been revealed to me at some point in the transaction, because you can't hide from the IRS. You can't hide from the taxers. So at some point it may become available, unless you are under like some corporation name or something. So, but I will never reveal that. And I expect the same in return, because at some point you may get access to my legal name. And I just ask you that you give me the same respect that I give to you. But even if you don't, just know that I still won't reveal your personal information, because that's not how I roll. But yeah, so this one is, let me go back. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Let's look at this one. So 138. That will hopefully and probably most likely hit the bank account prior to Saturday. I know it will. So let me add 238.
Yeah, because Cash
I'm a
App
whole lot closer to the goal than we thought we was. So
awesome.
I know. Let me go in here. Let's hide that. Oh, somebody should have donated $2 more. I'll show you why. Why is that still rolling up there? Somebody didn't tell me to turn the damn ticker off top. That's okay. I still love y'all. There we go. We're at 418.
Woo!
We're at 418.
As Grassy S said earlier, he said, woo. Yes.
Mm-hmm. So what I need to
Awesome,
do-
guys. Heck yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I know that's a weight that's just like
Yeah. So let me see.
Man, the freaking song's in my head now.
Which one?
Because your kiss is on my list. Oh, man.
Yeah. We're looking good. We're looking good. We're looking good. It's
Heck yeah.
fantastic. Yeah. And then, I mean, of course, my son will be also contributing to the cost of some of the cost of going down there. So
Looking good.
and part of I'll find out more. My son's father called, and that's why I had to kind of mute and say, hey, call your dad, tell him I'm streaming. Like I'm and so part of the goal, because I just Common Circles asked in a message somewhere else how I would be transporting my things. Well, I actually have nice furniture that I would prefer to not have to sell. It wouldn't take but like a I mean, it's really not big furniture at all. But like I do have some things that I would prefer not be left behind, or
you probably just get one of the small U-Haul
Right.
box trucks.
So part of
They're not
the
expensive
goal
either.
and what he is working on is a way for him to come up here, so I don't actually have to drive the whole or at all the whole way down. And so he's working on getting up here to either be able to rent a U-Haul truck and tow my car, or use my car, which I don't know is a good idea, just to be honest, because it's a 2015 Chevy Cruze with a turbo, and they are like the worst. They were the worst damn Cruze to come off the market, but she's mine. She's mine. Her name is Penelope, and
Penelope.
yes,
Penelope.
Penelope Cruz. Penelope Cruz was like she still is. I think she's extremely beautiful. She was one of my favorite actresses. She's quite the feminist in a movie called Woman on Top, and her character's name was Isabella. And my first husband, my two daughters are a product of my first marriage. That's how she got her middle name, because my ex-husband liked the way that Penelope Cruz said her own name in that movie. So that's how one of my girls got their middle names. And I bought a Chevy Cruze, and it just felt so right.
Did you do it because
Penelope Cruz?
Wow. Oh my god!
It just felt right.
I call my Suburban. Her name's Burby.
I name my cars. I had a black Saturn. Her name was Black Betty. and then when she just decided to just not run anymore, she was old. It was a 97, and it like just gave up in like
I've got a 97 Volkswagen Cabrio
2017,
right now
18?
out there.
When did I get that car? 2018, I think. I got a Ford Focus, a white one. Her name was Betty White.
Betty White.
So I went from Black Betty to Betty White. And then, well, in between there, I don't think I named the one vehicle I had. I don't think I had a name for her. She was non-binary. It was non-binary.
Yeah, my Cabrio. She's a little Scooty, because she's just a little Scooty thing. And then I had a Terrain. I named it. Her name was Precious, because my precious. I went all Gollum whenever I got her.
I had a 2015 Scion TC, and her name was Ruby Soho. And if you like the music that
Ruby Soho.
yes.
Yep.
yeah, so yeah, that's how she got her name. And then now I have Penelope Cruz.
My goodness.
I'm
looking
a
to
car
get something
person.
else.
My son is a mechanic. His dad's a motorcycle
I was
mechanic.
raised in
Specializes-
racing and all
yeah.
the stuff. So yeah.
His dad specializes in motorcycle mechanics, which is why he lives in Florida, because season is all year round.
Yep. My
So-
biological father was back in the 70s. He raced like Supercross and enduro and stuff like that. So
I
yeah.
love racing. I love drag racing is my favorite.
I used to drive
and-
all the time in my cars.
Drag racing and round dirt track. I like round dirt track. I'm redneck.
Yep, circle track. Yep. I was raised circle track. I grew up at Somerville Speedway in South Carolina.
That's really cool.
That was my my stepdad. He used to race there, and then yeah, I grew up at that freaking track. So, but
when you
still
start to meet like real Southern belles as a Northern woman, you realize that like we're not as rare down there. Like girls that I'll go mudding in a full face of makeup with my hair done. Why not?
Redneck woman.
Why not? You know, I'm a woman. I'm still very feminine, but
I was a tomboy
yeah,
out there playing in the mud with, you know, I grew up, my backyard was a freaking swamp in Charleston, okay? I lived in a trailer on the swamp, okay? And so I was back there playing with little alligators and crabs and and lobsters and all the critters that go to the swamp, snakes. Yes.
Yeah.
With my Barbies and the G.I. Joes and the Care Bears, my strawberry shortcakes and my Rainbow Brights. Yeah. We were all down there playing in the mud. Yeah. So that's
let
how
me
I grew
see.
up.
Let me see if I can hold on, because I keep getting distracted. I wish is Creedog still here? Is he still here? I keep getting so distracted. I feel really bad. I probably left because I told him I was going to try to find one of the heavier songs that I wrote. He probably left a long time ago. I'm a bad host.
No.
Shit. Well, I'm going to do it anyways. So if he is here, let me make sure. Yeah, we'll play this one. Let me download it real quick because I know I don't have this one downloaded. Yes, I know. I need to upload my or upgrade my Suno so I can get more downloads per month, but not right now. All right. The download is done. Let's add it.
There he is.
Is he in here? Cool. I don't know if you'll like this or not, but
Jacksonville, Florida. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
all right. Are we ready? Here we go.
Words cannot describe the emptiness inside, the darkness that makes her want to hide.
Got that new metal feel to it.
A con man, master of disguises.
Do you ever write any religious music?
Sends her on her way. Hatred and lies, all the broken goodbyes. Blinded and bound, no hope can be found. Twisted and broken, no words to be spoken. Conan, master of disguises. Like herself, she sees what he shows. The lengths that she has gone to keep this all inside the depths of the emptiness. There's a darkness on the horizon. Then the angel opens her eyes and a broken promise sends her on her way. On her way.
I like.
So there's a story behind that. Let's
I
see.
give him a
Let's see what Cree Dogs thinks. He says, yeah, drum beat is legit and lyrics singing leaves a bit to be desired, but very good. I could work to these tunes. Kind of reminds me of Striper type stuff. So I I again, like I love like I not like magic, but I like movies that are subtly telling the story of Christianity. I like fantasy movies. One of my favorite fantasy movies is the Spiderwick Chronicles. So if you heard the reference, you heard the reference to a sylph. And the sylph is the little mystical fairy creature that blinds you to what's actually going on and makes you see a completely different reality. And so if you want to take that and equate that with Satan, that's most likely you're almost on key with, and I don't say like you can't blame everything on the devil, right? Because you make a decision to do things that most of us are given pretty clear like cautionary signs or whatever. You know, somebody might even directly say, yo, that's not
We know right from wrong.
that's right. So so the further you stay away from evil lifestyles, things that are like just outright harmful, the better you are. So you know, my lyrics again, that before I had to rewrite that because as a poem, that wasn't exactly how it was written. So I had to rewrite it a little bit and that was fun because poetry and lyricism align. They are not the same. You can turn a structured poem into lyrics, but there's different, you have breakdown verses, hooks and
Yeah.
stuff like that. So arranging, that was part of the fun part for me. I'm like all with my hands over here. The fun part was learning how to restructure my poems into song, like lyrics that would go against the music. And that's like the part of the creative like journey. Yeah, there's that word again, journey. So there
I
was
mean,
that.
it is. I mean, life. I mean, it sounds so cliche, so cliche, but I mean, didn't Jesus go on his journey as well?
Yeah, he did.
Aren't we all on a journey through this thing called life?
I apologize for the background noise, you guys. My son is doing dishes.
Hey,
We're all
my son
contributing
needs
right
to
now.
get his little butt in there and do it himself. He needs to get in there and do some dishes as well if he wants to get paid.
And if he wants to do them while I'm streaming, I'm not going to complain. If you complain, you can take it directly to the department of who gives a shit.
Exactly. It's like, do you want them done or not? It's either right now, get a little bit of noise, or not at all, and you can have your peace. Yep, that's how my son is. Oh my goodness, allergies are acting up today. Ugh.
You asked if I write any like religious, like outright religious, because that one's a little bit more subtle.
Kind of like a trading yesterday type feels, you know.
So like contemporary Christian type.
Yeah.
I got a few. I have a few of them loaded. This is, if Jared is still in chat listening, one of my moderators. When I revealed this song, he listened to it, I believe, a total of like 30 times in like 24 hours.
I love me some Flyleaf too. Oh.
This is a chat favorite. It's called The Veil, and it's a prayer.
Yeah, I was looking over there at all your music. Holy crap, is that all yours?
Yeah.
Dang, girl, I am impressed. Yes. I have to sit down and go through and listen to them all one day.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this is, and some of these were written right in front of everybody watching.
Oh, awesome.
And some of them I wrote the lyrics, and then I would bring the lyrics in, and the chat has a lot to do with the musical or the instrumentation behind the lyrics of a lot of my
That
songs.
makes it awesome. That makes it more personal with your chat, with your fans. You know that
We have a
they're part of
community.
this journey with you. That's
Yeah.
freaking awesome.
I
like
can't
that.
wait to take you guys down to I can't wait to vlog on my way to Florida. Like,
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
hold on. I have a hey mom over here.
This is awesome, y'all.
All right. So yeah,
Great.
that's, I mean, why not? Like, why wouldn't I I just don't, like, why wouldn't I share that? Like, I am huge on community.
Exactly.
And so I'll show you like our current background here.
Don't forget to stop at Bucky's
So
when you get on
no,
I-10.
Oops, wait a minute. That's not what I wanted to do. I made her go away. There we go. See, this is our collective background for our stream. My channel's background.
See, I try to keep your Renaissance medieval look that you have for your dress, and then blend it all kind of together with, you know, kind of Moroccan stuff and whatnot. So I thought it looked cute.
So this is my channel in a nutshell right here, and this is what we're about. And you know, community, connection, and it's all of these things together build community. I think community should probably be on the center, but it's all of these things together and I know that there are some caveats, like, certain faith and whatnot, but like that's the respect that we have for one another's beliefs or how we believe things, and doing it along, learning what learning what I know, and then learning those things alongside our audiences is sharing knowledge. And I don't ever say that I'm right. Like, I don't know shit. I know a lot. I know a little about a lot and a lot about nothing.
I mean, what all do we really know anyways? We know what we've been told, we know what we've read, but what do we know if that's even real or the truth?
Right. And
I mean-
so it's, and as so far, I have a way in which, I guess, I don't want to say like it makes sense to me, but I have experienced things, and we'll get into that when we get into like the topics. I have experienced things that require no further fucking proof that Jesus Christ is God, and that's all. Yeah, I require no further proof. Doubt creeps into every single one of us. That's why we have to willingly pick up our crosses every single day. Like, I don't doubt that Jesus Christ is King and is God, and I don't doubt that's the truth, because I've experienced things that some people say aren't real.
That's the difference between people that are, I don't want to say true believers, but it's a difference than somebody who has felt something, actually experienced something that where they felt God, so to speak, rather than just somebody who just, has been taught the Bible their whole lives or whatever, it's just, it's just routine. It's just what they known and studied their whole life, that's just all they know. So they don't know really anything else to believe, versus somebody who has actually done or been in a moment where they felt God.
And I don't want to like reduce it to you need to experience a miracle before you can have faith, because that quite literally is the opposite.
Yeah.
But I think that to dismiss, I get it. We have to be discerning, right? There are things that can be disguised as good that are not otherwise, that are otherwise.
But it's usually
that's a
the
part of
ones that are
discernment.
the thumper types that have,
Yeah.
I've read the Bible, I studied it my whole life and everything. They're usually the ones that are first to wag their finger at you for having an experience with God.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh no, you're crazy." It's like,
Oh, Jared's here.
why
Okay.
can't I have experienced it? Just because you haven't doesn't mean somebody else can't. And how dare you dismiss what has happened between me and God?
Yeah.
They're
Right.
usually the first ones to, "Nuh-uh, you're crazy."
Okay, so Jared is in chat. So he is here. So let's go ahead and let's play. Let's get our regular show background here. Let's get.
Just Jared.
Oh, no, I don't like that big. There we go. That's better. All right. And then let's get down here and play The Veil.
Lord, don't let me fall. Temptation is calling. My faith has run thin. Oh God, desperation is crawling all over my skin.
too close to fire. I've said yes to the light. My heart knows where to run when I can't lift my eyes. You were near in the wreckage when I couldn't find my name. Hold me in this hour, speak me back to flame. I'm shaking in the night, but you hear my broken cry. I reach with empty hands, and you still make room inside. There's a darkness around me, and I cannot see. The veil has grown thicker. Please come set me free. Oh, there's a darkness around me, and I cannot see. The veil has grown thicker. Please come set me free. If I drift, you chase me. If I break, you stay. When my strength is nothing, you carry me away. Turn my fear to mercy, turn my ash to praise. Keep me in your light all my days. There's a darkness around me, and I cannot see. The veil has grown thicker. Please come set me free. There's a darkness around me, and I cannot see. The veil has grown thicker. Please come set me free. Lord, don't let me fall. Temptation is calling. Oh God.
I'm leaking. She's leaking again. Oh no. No. Somebody call the freaking plumber.
I know. I was over
Hi,
here. I like
baby.
had to like kind of snap myself. I kind of got in a zone, and I felt my eyes getting glassy. I was like, "Oh." It's like whenever you're watching, the television, you got the inspirational music
Yeah.
that comes on. People, all the inspirational songs that's what it felt like it was part of, man. You got the talent, ma'am. You got the talent. Yes.
Thank you. That's, I know that like we have formal prayer and whatnot. Don't sleep in the drip cauliflower. I know that we have formal prayers and whatnot. But I just, sometimes, I guess, I don't know. I guess I'll learn more about like these personal like conversations that I have or whatever. People can, say what you fucking want. But maybe it's the Protestant in me. Sometimes I just cry out to God with my own words. And that is what that was. That was me crying out to God with my own words. And it is a prayer.
Oh, that's all I was just going to say. How's it not a prayer?
There's
anytime you're talking to God, whether in song, poem, or just before bed at night, is it not a prayer? Is a sermon not a prayer to God? I mean,
see, I won't
if you're
get into
talking
all
to God,
that.
is that not praying to Him?
Got to be careful in the direction in which it's going, and that's where the discernment and how you're, where you ground your authority really matters. when it comes down to it, if I strip all of that away and I take a look at the word, I know this is going to be, something I have to be very careful with, but if I strip everything away, except for harm, okay? And I look at harm as more than physical harm, because there are many facets of harm and the type of harm that can be done. And it goes from the individual all the way out to the community. And what is not harmful to an individual per se, in one way, doesn't negate the fact that it could be harmful to society as a whole.
Yeah.
You allow that behavior to just continue. And so if I have to like do some like harm reduction type of bullshit, I'm gonna do it right. And I'm gonna look at what's, as far as my understanding, right? Because I do have some teaching. I can't just strip away everything that I've learned. But what I've learned, the difference between right and wrong, good and bad, has way more to do with just an individual and what they do behind closed doors.
Yeah.
Because what is some things that one might consider okay behind closed doors, if it happens behind too many closed doors, it gets into society. Yeah, people don't think about that. It spreads, right? Evil, like those kind of things spread, and people normalize really evil behavior. It's happening right now in the news, but we won't talk about that because I'll get really angry.
Yeah.
So
That's why it's hard for me to sometimes talk about things that are current events, I guess you can say, because it gets me too angry to talk about, and I don't want to get myself in that mind frame.
right, be careful about your passions and where they take you. You know, it's okay to inform yourself, but if when you are informing yourself, it's getting you to a point that is, there's a difference between righteous and unrighteous anger. But even unrighteous or even righteous anger can turn into an unrighteous act. So just be cautious. You know, there's that discernment again. We're all human, and under Christianity, we all fall short of the glory of God. That's why Jesus died on the cross, right? So be careful who you judge. But it's not be careful who you judge. It's be careful how you judge. And in my opinion, there's only one way to know if you're judging righteously or unrighteously, and that's to run your thoughts by your priest, and have a conversation about whether or not your pride is actually in control.
Yeah, it's like I want to try not to judge people that are not affecting my life personally. You know, it's like whatever you're doing over there, you're going to have to talk to God about that later on. So, you know, just as long as you keep that crap away from me and mine, and don't try to.
Yeah, I got my own thing.
And you ain't
already.
hurting nobody else, you know.
I got my own things already that I'm answering for, right? Like I don't want to have anything. I'm not going to condone it. The Lord already condemns it, so that's not my job. Exactly. If you need a bite to eat because you ain't got nothing, knock on my door. Okay. But you're not coming in. You're not coming in. I'm giving you Tupperware and telling you don't even have to bring it back. Okay? God bless you.
You getting a Dixie plate with a paper towel over it.
You're mean.
I'll let you have a Redstone loaf cup, okay? I ain't spent a whole lot of money on
unsweet tea. Unsweet tea for them.
You get a sweet tea with the baking soda in it over there. Half and half. No.
Oh goodness. All right. Well, I think we're gonna do one more little. Let me do a little refresh on my donos. None in there. Let's do a little refresh on this one over here. And then we'll do another little grift break. You can sort through my songs. My music obviously starts below the
yeah, that's what I was wondering.
Yeah. So one light that one that says One Light, that's where my music starts. Anything that, and Are You Freaking Kidding Me? A few of those are like my stream themes. So like the songs that go along with each one of my streams.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead, and I'm gonna take a little break. I'm gonna go off camera. We'll do a little
Yeah, I need to go grab me a
grift break.
bite to eat. Whew,
You
I'm nauseous
choose.
real quick.
You choose what we listen to.
Let's see. I'm just looking at everything. Oh, what's the Goblin one? Shall we listen to the Goblin one?
Was that the
Megaphone, a Goblin?
we listened to that one earlier.
Okay.
It's like the battle in the mind.
Oh,
mind,
okay.
yeah, mind battle.
Small Brain Blues? Is that it?
We might summon AVG if we listen to that one. Yeah, go ahead. That's for
Okay.
that song was written for all the guys that think they're smarter than women and can just because they're men. Yeah, that's what this one. That's
Perfect. All right. I'm going to calm down too and go grab me a bite to eat while we're listening. Grift break, y'all. Enjoy the tunes.
If it hadn't been for my small brain, I'd be putting these women to shame. Where did you come from? Where did you start? Why do my thoughts turn into farts? If it hadn't been for my small brain, I'd be putting these women to shame. Where did you come from? Where did you start? Why do my thoughts turn into farts?
I love this because I love me some bluegrass.
Call 'em ladies, call 'em covert femmes. This here brain turns ideas into gems. Start off with a ham and end up with a phrase. These sassy
Same.
broads give me malaise.
I'll have to let you listen to my my theme song.
Tried to be a scholar, but I needed a plan. Too bad this brain only produces brown jam. Jam in the morning, jam in the evening, jam in the afternoon. Sometimes I just sit and I cool. If it hadn't been for my small brain,
I got the next one.
right.
Be putting these women to shame. Where you want the clip, want the heat, want the crowd to pick a side, but it's all recycled paint on a cardboard horse you ride. You type in all caps like it's life or death for a content war and a 2-line thread. Don't let them drive your mood. Don't let them drive your mood. Reacting to the bullshit means you lose. Don't let them drive your mood. Same old mess, same old stew, same old names in the feed. Don't let them drive your mood. That's how they win for free. I saw the setup, I know, but the whole town loves a fight when everyone thinks they're right. They'll clip your face, twist the quote, make a circus out of shame, then cheer for every side like they never played the game. And the drama mongers grin at the wreck they made, holding up popcorn in a comment parade. Don't let them drive your mood. Don't let them drive your mood. Reacting to the bullshit means you lose. Don't let them drive your mood. Same old mess, same old stew, same old names in the feed. Don't let them drive your mood. That's how they win for free. Tell me why we hand out keys to people we've never met. One angry post, one smug little laugh, and your whole day's a wreck. Don't let them drive your mood. Don't let them drive your mood. Reacting to the bullshit means you lose. Don't let them drive your mood. Same old mess, same old stew, same old names in the feed. Don't let them drive your mood. That's how they win for free. Let them talk, let them clown, let them write it down. Let them write all the books, you don't even have to look. Let them build their little storm, you can close that tab and choose your own form. Petty game, same tiny flame. Drama mongers laugh, then move on through. Don't let them drive your mood.
We'll do one more random, and then we'll play the boobies. And then if we haven't reached that goal, Nate's gonna sing.
I put my song, the song that I made for my show. I made a year or two ago. I put it in Discord for you. In fact, I couldn't pull it up. I couldn't present it or anything because it's just a song. MP3. That's it. Very Degrassi.
The comments cheer the spectacle. The outrage pays the bills. Every tiny slide becomes a mountain made of clips. Truth gets lost somewhere between the echo and the spin. The algorithm loves revenge, so let the loop begin. You say you're moving on, but every road leads back. You call it holding people accountable. The receipts say it's an endless lap. Living rent free 24/7. Turning one bad day into digital heaven. Every stream, every post, every final reply. Funny how the finale never says goodbye. Claim they don't matter, that's the headline you sell. Then spend another 3 hours ringing the same old bell. If they're really in your past, why's your future built on them? You keep feeding yesterday until it blooms again. Till it blooms again. New subscribers, same old script, rewritten every night, adding extra chapters just to keep the numbers right. Every joke's a callback, every tangent finds the flame. The audience starts wondering, didn't we hear this before? But conflict keeps the lights on, so you open one more door. Not every critic is a villain, not every bruise is a scar. Sometimes the loudest prison doesn't even have bars. Moving on, but every road leads back. You call it holding people accountable. The receipts say it's an endless lap. Living rent free, 24/7. Turning one bad day into digital heaven. Every stream, every post, every final reply. Funny how the finale never says goodbye. You claim they don't matter, that's the headline you sell. And spend another 3 hours ringing the same old bell. If they're really in your past, why's your future built on them? You keep feeding yesterday until it blooms again. Imagine making something beautiful instead. A song, a laugh, a lesson left instead. Imagine waking up without a target in your sights, finding out the sun still rises without another fight. The internet forgets, but bitterness remembers. One builds tomorrow, one just counts the embers. You say you're moving on, but every road leads back. You call it holding people accountable. The receipts say it's an endless lap. Living rent free, 24/7.
This is one of my favorites, by the way.
Hell yeah.
Funny how the finale never says
It
You claim they don't matter,
City.
that's the headline you sell. And spend another 3 hours ringing the same old bell. If they're really in your past, why's your future built on them? You keep feeding yesterday until it blooms again. Close the tab, kill the script, let tomorrow have its turn. The greatest flex online is having nothing left to burn. Leave the ashes where they fell, let somebody else pretend. The strongest ending isn't winning, it's finally moving on. It's finally moving on.
So next we have Tootie's song. Tootie, if you want to go ahead and press that play button. Or I can do it either way, whichever's easier.
Yeah, because where's it at?
At the bottom.
Okay. Yeah, because I couldn't load it myself. I mean, I can see our stuff. I just can't load anything.
You can, okay, so you can't make changes, but you can access everything. Okay, that makes
Yeah,
sense.
yeah.
All right.
Okay.
All right, go ahead. We're ready. Ooh.
It's an old song that I redid. Totally redid.
Welcome back, my friends, to the show that never ends. We're so glad you could attend. Come inside, come inside. There behind a glass stands a real blade of grass. Be careful as you pass. Move along, move along. Come inside, the show's about to start. Guaranteed to blow your head apart. Rest assured you'll get your money's worth. The greatest show in heaven, hell or earth. You got to see the show. It's a dynamo. You got to see the show. It's rock and roll. Right before your eyes, we'll pull laughter from the skies. And he laughs until he cries, then he dies, then he dies. You've got to see the show. It's a dynamo. You've got to see the show. It's rock and roll. THC. We'll perform on YouTube, y'all. What a scene, what a scene. Next upon the stand, will you please extend a hand to Tootie Bug's ragtag team, Dixieland, Dixieland.
I love it.
I've made so many videos for this freaking song. Oh my god. I've spent way too much and I've actually got
I'm really excited to do creative things with you. I really am. Like, so much. So excited. I love, because I'm just learning how to like do the videos.
Yeah.
I can, but that's you. I'm really excited to make some.
I'll show you how I have to do it, but why mine end up costing
Yeah.
money. Oh. Yeah, I did the clip champ stuff and whatnot, but I'm like, nah.
Performing
I got it
on a
easier.
stool, we've a sight to make you drool. 7 virgins
Got-
and a mule. Keep it cool, keep it cool. We would like it to be known. The exhibits that were shown were exclusively our own, all our own, all our own. Come and see the show.
Yeah, I did this
Come and
song
see the
like
show.
at least, God, had it been almost 2
Come
years
and
ago?
See the show. See the show.
I don't know. I don't know, Creed Dog, if I have seen Disclosure Day. I don't think I've seen Project Hail Mary. I may have seen Disclosure Day. I'll look it up and see. I don't remember some things.
I've heard of Project Hail Mary.
See the show.
I don't think I've seen Disclosure Day. And that was my fun song.
I loved it. I love bluegrass.
Yes,
I'm Appalachian.
yes, I was raised on it. My grandparents used to play bluegrass. I used to travel all around with them when they were playing. And so back in the 70s and the 80s. So yeah. That's my go-to for everything is
I
I
like
always
to
fall back
throw-
on bluegrass.
Yeah.
And that's where they're from. They're from Eastern Kentucky, Blue Hills, deep, deep, deep. If you I don't know if you've heard of red wine, but if you've heard of Liberty, that's where my
I'd have
family-
to look because there's a lot of small, not like places out there where you blink and you'd missed it.
Yeah, if they don't know you, you don't travel back there. You traveling down the road
Oh.
to see some of these backwoods and stuff like that, and you'll see people
Let's see.
sitting. They'll be, have a car on the side of the road. They're sitting there with freaking.
I should play her. Let's see. Oh. Do I not have it in here? Hold on a minute. Nope.
My medicine was making me a little bit nauseous, so I ate me a pickle.
There you go. There you go.
I might have to drink some juice in a minute. Whew.
Let's see. Bryce Halo. No. Okay, so I need to download one then, I guess. Maybe I don't know if I downloaded it yet or not, but if I didn't, let's see. Should I do okay? So I will let you pick. Let's see. Meet Me in the Holler or River Raised.
Oh, I like Meet Me in the Holler.
Meet Me in the
I like
Holler. Okay.
I like that.
Do you want the live version or the non-live version? So I have a
Yeah.
version that would be like considered studio, and then I have another one that is live in the holler.
I like live in the holler. Yeah.
Live in the holler. Okay. So I think you'll like this. We'll do this, and then I'm gonna play the Trolls Toll to Paradise
Heck yeah.
and see if we can raise that last $82. And then
Come on,
we
y'all,
can
we
just
got ball dogs.
and then we
Clean
can just
hair.
freaking have fun and relax tomorrow during Taco Tuesday, which is also at noon-ish, between noon
Okay.
and noon 30 Eastern Standard Time. That's Taco Tuesday. And like I said, we are going to be I was following the Vinton County case, and then they did a gag order. And so a lot of stuff wasn't talked about. And then in the last few days, or in the last week, the gates have opened, and the thing. I'm sure that a lot of people suspected what was going on is what they're being charged with. I had my own suspicions and questioned how much incest there might be happening because of like the way they were living and whatnot. And it just so happens that there was some intrafamilial stuff happening, and you can learn more tomorrow at noon Eastern Standard Time on Taco Tuesday. Taco Tuesday is my open panel stream. So if
Okay,
you want
cool.
to come up and give your own thoughts and opinions on it, I'll say this right now. I pray
Yeah, this
that,
is one of those cases where it's like, what the hell's going on in Ohio?
yeah,
Because there's like two
justice-
different cases, like just a couple years apart, right?
yeah. So it's like, pray that justice be served, that these children get all of the care that they need. And once again, our justice system does what it's there to do. And I pray that those individuals find Jesus, and that they, come to a realization and whatnot and repent.
Yeah.
That's for real, for real.
Some people really need Jesus. Yes, yes.
Some people go further with the shit than other people do. And I mean, I've done some things, but there are also some things that I have not done. And I do not desire to understand what it takes to get a person to that point, because that would mean that I've made it to that point. And no, thank
Exactly.
you, Satan, get the fuck back. Not today.
Yeah, you can just keep whatever brain thinks about that type of shit and just keep it over away from me.
Mm-mm.
I don't want no. Mm-mm.
Nope. All
No,
right.
thank you.
So where'd it go? Let me, so tomorrow, noon 30ish. Probably, I usually do noon. All right. So let me get down here and add this song real quick. This is also one of my favorite songs. This is
I
a
mean,
whole,
it's just-
this is a whole album. So I have a whole album on Suno called White Trashy. I think you would like it. So if you, my Suno link, it should be pinned. Let me look.
Oh my god, am I gonna have to make you a whole videography for the whole freaking? Oh my god!
So no, my Suno isn't in there, but let me.
Does it
see,
like
because-
tell a story kind of how you did your album?
Let me
like
see
each
if I can
song,
get the
does it
chat
kinda-
command.
Kind of do that?
I mean, maybe it's not going to work. Hold on.
Mm.
I don't know why my Stream Elements chatbot is stupid, but it doesn't ever do what I ask it to. So let me grab my Suno link for you guys, because I think it's in the description of the video, but let me grab it. No, it is not there. But I know where it is. So let me go find it. There it is. Is it there? Oh, yeah. There it is.
Yeah, I
Okay.
just had that idea for Suno Sundays popped in my head.
Mhm.
you know, it all kind of alliteration and things like that.
Let's see. Let's try. Okay, so there is my Suno link in chat. Should be coming up there soon.
Okay.
All of my stream themes. Before I play the music, let me go look at my public playlists. Should be White Trashy. Hold on.
I'm white and trashy.
So stream themes should be public. So you should be able to go look at
Yep.
and listen to all of my stream themes. And then White Trashy should also be public.
Yeah, it's showing
Mm-hmm.
17 songs. Yep. There's White Trashy. Yep.
So all of my songs are available there on Suno that I have released. I'm working on other ones. I do have an educational album that will be hitting the Suno platform soon. That one's fun. That one's really fun. So, all right, let's go ahead and let Tootie listen to Meet Me in the Holler, a Live in the Holler version.
Appalachian Rihanna singing some bluegrass. What? I love it.
Tailgate down, drinking natty, rolling up, blowing smoke, swerving on the back road, barefoot on the gravel, mud on the tires. We ain't got much, but we got that fire. Sun go down, we don't quit when the whole town's asleep. We're still lit. Blue collar, baby, we don't fall for no dollar. Meet me in the holler, tailgate down all night, and we holler till tomorrow. We holler till tomorrow. Country bitches wildin' out, show 'em what you all about. Whiskey slushy in the pouch.
That's my husband's truck down there.
Blue jeans, laughing loud with the whole damn crowd. Small town heart, big damn grin. If you're gonna roll, then roll right in. Dust on the boots, moon on the truck. Come on, baby, bring that love. Meet me in the holler, meet me in the holler. Blue collar, baby, we don't fall for no dollar. Meet me in the holler, meet me in the holler. Tailgate down all night, and we holler till tomorrow. Let the porch lights swing, let the dogs run free. We don't need much, just a little backbeat. If the night gets long, we keep it loud. One more round for this kind of crowd. Meet me in the holler, meet me in the holler. Blue collar, baby, we don't fall for no dollar. Meet me in the holler, meet me in the holler. Tailgate down all night, and we holler till tomorrow. We holler till tomorrow.
I'll tell you what, when I figured out the prompt to make my shit come to life in like arena style with audience participation, I like that was it for me. Like I had that was
The
it. All I
skies
needed.
opened up, that
I
the
was like-
sun shined down, and the
I
angels
said, you know
sang.
what? I don't care. I don't care if I'm ever out on a stage or anybody ever plays this anywhere. That fake live audience that's singing along with my song.
It does it.
That was it. That was all I needed. My brain was like, fuck yeah. This is fake, but hell yeah. It was all the validation
yeah.
I needed.
Hell yeah, I'm gonna have to try that. I never thought about it that aspect. Oh gosh.
Yeah. So
I
that
need to
was
try that with my phone.
fantastic. Yeah, it was awesome. Yeah, so if you like that song, you definitely will like the White Trashy album.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun.
Yes.
I listen to it in the car. Shit.
So that's what we call that new grass.
I love it. It's
Mm-hmm.
and I like I mean, I'm the age that I am, so like I actually am a fan of like Yellow Wolf and Slamerican style Southern rap. And so like I've done like I think I played around with that style. I like the gritty Southern feel of music.
Oh yeah, I grew up Southside ATL, darling. Ooh, that's where my teenage years was spent. So, yeah, I had the influences of Outkast, Kilo,
Yeah,
um,
Outkast is awesome.
Ti, Jermaine Dupri, everything. Oh my gosh, so deaf, all that stuff. Yep.
But like I'm very rural as far as like what I would prefer, right? So and that's how I was raised, was pretty rural. I had, very early on lived like suburban-ish. But for most of my childhood, rural. For a good portion of my adult life, rural. It just so happens that the whole reason that this channel is alive and semi-thriving is because of a disorder that I have, that unless I have like full support within my household, living rural is not a good idea. Like I have to have access to resources and whatnot. Shorter driving distances where the speed limit is lower are better. Or not driving at all.
Yes, my son he can't get a driver's license.
Yep. So you got to be without it for a certain period, without a seizure for a certain period of time. And, I'm very blessed. Yeah. So I'm very blessed that for the first time, let's see, I haven't had a convulsive seizure or a seizure that I have been aware of for 4.5 years. Prior to that, the longest that I ever went without one was 2 years. The closest that I've ever had a convulsive seizure together is 6 days. That's the closest two that I've had. We're 6 days apart. Otherwise,
I pretty much can't go a month without having one.
Yeah. So, in 2014, I talked about this a little bit in some of my other videos. So if you are curious about that, I actually have a whole video called "Shaking It Up" with a discussion on epilepsy.
Yeah, I watched some of that episode. Yeah,
I actually found out during my hospital stay that I was in fact misdiagnosed 30 years ago. I do not have junior myoclonic epilepsy. I most likely have an epilepsy syndrome that does not align with a specific, like, generalized.
They can't put you in a direct category.
Yeah. So I have multiple types of seizures and things that occur that are not typical with the findings of generalized epilepsy, but my EEG results are pretty fucking clear. that it is a generalized epilepsy, and I do have some type of generalized epilepsy syndrome or whatever. So that's another step. So like I'm trying to like see the silver linings, right? Because the move is going to be a little bit scary. It's going to give me access to new doctors though.
Yeah.
And maybe a new specialist that can help figure it out. Up to now, the best thing that I've ever done is I have a vagus nerve stimulator implant, and a complete and total lifestyle change over the last, I really started making serious life changing, like my habits, completely, all of those desires that I know that for normal people, this is not a big deal, right? You want to go out and you want to socialize, right? So you might go in your car to a park and walk around and maybe hope to meet people, or you go, like some people do, maybe to the local brewery to get a pizza and a pint. That's just not something that I can do.
Nope.
Nope. And so, I have to learn how to work around that. Let me tell you something. YouTube has been good and bad for that. But I think that I'm learning as I'm continuing to interact with new subscribers or new viewers, even if they're not subscribers, new viewers that are also streamers. I think that this is a whole process. This is the internet, right? And some people said that I'm probably not meant for it. And yeah, they're probably right. But I can learn how to navigate something in a way that works for me and works for the subscribers. It works for the subscribers that I have so far, right? So
I mean, now mind you, the hard part is going to be now getting monetized with how they've really screwed over.
Starting in February. Starting in February, it's going to get a whole lot harder. But I don't mind it because it's going to keep, you can click on a channel that has thousands of videos and they're all AI and very and full of misinformation. And it's a monetized channel. So, I think that it's, I think we're people that, have been working as hard as they can. This is going to be an obstacle that we come up against, but, just share, engage, subscribers, viewers.
Yes.
Please, if you enjoy the content that you are absorbing, engagement during the live stream in the chat is huge.
Yes.
If there is a live stream and no chatting, chances are the algorithm isn't even going to acknowledge it at all. It's going to be damn near invisible. So the more engagement,
why I usually try to do at least every, I know I haven't really been doing it today, but new situation and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
But usually I try to do it every 30 minutes and on the hour, the grift links,
right.
So that way it does help with, keep some chat engagement stuff going a little bit. So.
Right. Yeah. And so I usually, what I need to do is I should probably, because I need to create a master document actually for my moderators, specifically for my channel, like I have for other channels, to make it easier for them to just copy and paste from the document. I have a PC friendly and a mobile friendly. Where you
I don't bother with the mobile.
Well, I have some
it's a pain in the ass.
Yeah,
if I'm on the computer.
Yep. But if I know I do have some moderators that moderate from their phone.
Yeah.
So they have like they'll be able to have access to something where they just copy and paste like we do for right now. I have a YouTube mod chat in my Discord. And so a lot of things that they need go there, but I think that I have found it really helpful to have that master document where I can just pull up, copy and paste a phrase, and it's quicker than trying to swipe and fucking having to backspace because the swipe auto corrected to something that you didn't want it to say, right? So copying and pasting from a mobile friendly document into the YouTube chat has made it extremely easy for me to be able to throw links for channels that other channels promote, moderator control phrases like, hey, back to your corners, like shit like that. So I have found that to be very easy for myself as a moderator for other channels. So my moderators that are here currently right now or rewatching, look out for that in the YouTube mod chat. I will be altering it specifically for my channel. It's not the only thing that you can use. If you have your own master document that you use that, so, you know, I'm not unique. I'm sure somebody else has figured this fucking thing out like that. So, I mean, if you already do it like that, hell yeah. If not, you know, feel free to create your own document to make it easier for yourself. And I'll also put that in the YouTube moderator chat.
I also do it for my my AI prompts. I have like master ones prompts for certain characters and things that I do, and
that's cool.
and different dono stuff, and then with advertising and whatnot. Yeah, I have master prompts to do all that with, to make it so much easier. Oh my gosh.
Right.
That's probably one of the reasons why I can pop out, you know, like videos so quickly. It's just because, I don't know, I've gotten it figured out for the most part. This AI jungle.
Hold on.
Hmm?
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're fine.
Okay. I had a voicemail that comes through that I needed to read real quick. I love that I can read the voicemails now before I have to listen to them.
Oh, yes, I love that. I do love that.
All right, well, let's see. What time is it? We have been going now for almost 3 hours, which is what I had kind of planned. I think that's an average of like how my streams usually are. Okay. Especially when the topic itself can evolve into a very in-depth conversation. You don't want to be like, all right, well, an hour and a half is, you know, that's all, and now we're gonna cut it off, and everybody's like, oh my god, yeah. So I think and honestly, sometimes if I have no like other obligations or anything, I just let a stream just do its thing, and let it just organically go. And if it goes 3 hours, it goes 3 hours. If it goes 5, it goes 5. Try not to turn it off if I don't have to. Again, this is all about community, and the longer the conversations are allowed to go on, the bigger the community gets, and the tighter it's bonded through similarities that we all share. The biggest being that we're all fucking imperfect. And we have to live together in this world. I mean, unless, you know, we won't. Please do not dissect what I just said, okay? If you want to remain living in this world, well, then you have to live alongside other people that don't exactly align with every single fucking thing that you believe in. And there is a way to do that. So
if
you can do that here.
Then go hide in the forest somewhere, and you don't go around other people. And don't let them come around you, and it'll save everybody a headache.
I know that's right. So so we're gonna leave that right now. I checked the links. I didn't see another dono come in, and we're not gonna make How Long Nate Sing because technically, we have time for this goal. Didn't have to be met today. It did almost get met today between the donos today and the donos that have come in the last few days where I have not been streaming. So I did not want to leave those out. So there is that. And Tootie, do you have anything that you would like to end on?
Well, it was really fun being able to find somebody that I can do this topic with again. It was never meant to be as anything against anybody or anything like that. Just I love this topic and I wanted to continue doing it, and you like it too, and I know other people like it too. We'll probably be able to have open panels on a lot of the stuff, because a lot of people do like to talk about this type of stuff. So, and thank you for accepting my invitation, my
Absolutely.
request, so to speak. So yes, thank you very much, and yes, good to see you too, Jared.
Yeah, it was here. Let me get this ticker off because we are already back. There we go. All right, and we'll go ahead and hide that as well. And Tootie, you're right. I do love this stuff. I do Conspiracy Grove, which is conspiracy theory stuff. I do Dark Origins, which is the history of lullabies, children's stories, and fairy tales.
Ooh.
Those are there. You can find some of those episodes. A lot of people enjoyed the Boogeyman episode. That was fun. And then Conspiracy Grove, I actually still owe my subscribers part 2 to the Max Headgrove incident. I was very young when that happened, so I don't remember it. But the first, the little bit of research that I did into some of it and what we did on that episode of
Talking about Max Headroom, the TV cartoon.
Yeah, well,
like
do you remember? Well, do you remember when Max Headroom, they took over the Chicago TV stations, 2 of them? One of them was just for like 30 seconds or something, but the other one was for like 3 minutes. And we watched the video on that stream. So if you go to Conspiracy Grove, Max Headroom incident,
Okay.
you can watch the little bit that we did.
Okay.
There's a part 2, and I still owe my subscribers a part 2. So
Okay.
part 2 of the Max Headroom incident is coming as soon as all of this stuff has settled down and I am settled. And we will get right back to Conspiracy Grove. We go get right back to Dark Origins. We're going to get right back to it as much as I can possibly do it, because that's what we're here for. That's what my viewers come for.
Y'all just let her get moved.
Hello.
In and get comfy.
And we'll get
She'll
right
be back rolling.
Yep. So, Tootie, I end my stream the same way every single time.
Okay.
And it goes, I'm going to drop. You can do it with me during our streaming together.
Okay.
If you want to. But it usually goes a little something like this. I say, from one weirdo to the rest. And I say weirdo because, well, if I'm a weirdo and you're here, that makes you a weirdo too.
That's right.
I say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fuck off. And then I usually close my shutter and our weirdo theme that is called Greasy Hands plays. And that's how I end all of my shows. So until we can figure out one that we can have for our own, if you want, I will be totally open to that. That is usually how I end my show. So if you want to, we can do that now. You don't have to, but let me find, where's Greasy Hands? Greasy Hands is towards the top. There it is. So again, from two weirdos
Two
to the
weirdos.
rest.
To the
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fuck off.